feels really nice and refined. So let's go ahead, guys, and oof. Yeah, this is quick. And the brakes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pedro. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. In today's video, we're gonna get to review and drive this 2020 Lincoln Aviator Reserve. Absolutely beautiful SUV. Now, obviously, this one, guys, I wanted to review, even though it's an older, not saying older, but basically a 2-year-old Lincoln Aviator. It only has 4,000 miles on it. It's still a basically brand new vehicle. I really loved, I was very excited to drive it because I have not driven an Aviator before. Now, obviously, this is based out of the Ford Explorer chassis, so I kind of have technically driven it, obviously, but the Ford engineers, so actually the Lincoln engineers, definitely make this totally a different vehicle experience, even though it's kind of based on the Ford Explorer chassis. I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of this model. I'm not going to go super in depth, but just wanted to give you a quick look at this beautiful. I really love the way this Lincoln Aviator looks. I think it's one of their best SUVs in terms of looks, design, and size. Obviously, you got the Navigator, but of course you got the other models as well, based on the Escape and the Edge. But I really love this Navigator's looks. Obviously, it looks sleek. It's got beautiful 22-inch wheels. You got some chrome on it. So obviously, you can get what they call the Jet package. We can black everything out now for 2022. But I really love those wheels, those two-tone wheels. This being a Reserve model, you're kind of in the middle of your trim packages. Obviously, the Aviator can be had in 4 trims. You got your standard, you got the Reserve model, then you have your Grand Touring, and then you have your black label. So basically, it depends on how much you want in luxury, how much you want in center leather and stuff. This looks like a pretty much, to me itself, it's a really good loaded model. I really love the way everything looks in it. Of course, you got your Aviator badge right here. You got a lot of chrome, and this is a beautiful, this color right here that we have with us is a magnetic gray color, which is really cool. It's got a really nice, I don't know if the camera's gonna see it, but it's got a lot of metallic flake to it. It's really cool. I really like it. I'm not much of a gray guy because obviously they're pretty, I'll say not boring colors, but but this is a really nice magnetic gray or a dark gray kind of color. Of course, the wheels really accented this are 22-inch wheels wrapped around. These are special wheels, optional wheels, 275mm Goodyear Eagle all seasons. They're really cool the way this is. So this model that we have here, guys, is a 4-wheel drive model, and this is basically the same 3-liter twin-turbo V6 that's in the Explorer ST, basically 400 horsepower V6, twin-turbo V6. This one is a Reserve 1 model, if I'm correct. So it's basically you have the Reserve, you have regular Reserve 1 in packages. This one here, it is as you can see, guys, it is a 2020, but it's only got 4,000 miles, a little bit over 4,000 miles. So it's basically a brand new vehicle. I'm surprised this is still, so basically almost 3 years old going into, and it's only got 4,000 miles. So basically, this is still a brand new vehicle, to be honest. Really luxurious and very nice looking. I really love the way this Aviator looks. Now coming here, guys, to the front, we got LED lights, we have your daytime running lights, and we also have LED fog lights, as you can see, guys. I love this magnetic gray. We got some sensors there, we got a bit of aluminum trim there, and of course you got the big Lincoln grill here, which is kind of an aluminum grill. It's just really cool with a little bit of chrome on the bottom. Really looks good. I really love the way this it's got a very kind of European Land Roverish kind of look to it. Coming down here, guys, the wheels are awesome. As you can see, you got the lights, which are really nice, well integrated there. We have the Aviator badge right here on the side, which looks fantastic. You got some more, a bit of aluminum aluminum and chrome here. As you can see, all the types of that. We have some LED turn signals here as well by the mirrors and all that's really cool. We got a panoramic sunroof as well, and I just love the way this looks. So we have a dual exhaust as well here, and this one there's a little bit of a cover there for your hitch. This one can tow about 6,700 pounds. This EcoBoost, I mean it's EcoBoost, well it is an EcoBoost, but it is a EcoBoost, a Lincoln if you will call it that. So let's go ahead and check out, guys, the rear hatch real quick. So here we have the key. As you can see, not much different than the Ford key. Obviously you get a little more chrome, the Lincoln badge, and we got basically, you know, automatic stop start and all that kind of stuff, opening, and we do double closing, double click here for the lights. So we have some little lights here. We get a backup camera that's not working at the moment. I don't know why. We'll check that out in a few moments. So guys, coming back here, of course this is basically a 6-passenger or so, 7-passenger depending on who's going to put in here, but it's really nice. You can see we got some formats. These seats do go down automatically as well. If you press the button, we got some hooks. You got a bit of a speaker here, part of that Rebel system. We got a lot of hooks and a couple of USB connections there as well, I believe, somewhere down there. But it's really nice, really nice interior. Obviously you got, I believe you got around 19 cubic feet in the back with the seats, with the third row seat up. I'll put that information, guys, up on the screen. But so guys, coming down here, we got a little more spare room here. You can see you got a little bit extra room here in the bottom, more cubicles and stuff. This might have a space saving spare tire. I'll put that in the description for you guys. I don't know if there's a tire underneath or below that, so I'll put that information, guys, up on the screen. But really nice. I mean, definitely roomy interior for this Lincoln Aviator. And of course we got that beautiful leather there that we'll check out in just a few moments. So all right, guys, so we have just gonna put this down. Of course, you can just touch the button and it's not working. Let's go ahead and there we go, guys. Didn't press it hard enough, but there we go, guys. We have your hatch in the back and a really nice room inside. So, all right, so let's check out the wheel entire package of this Lincoln Aviator. And obviously we got 22-inch wheels, two-tone. As you can see, we got some aluminum, really cool kind of fan blade kind of design to the wheel. These are wrapped around 275 millimeter Goodyear Grand Touring all-season tire, which is plenty of grip with a pretty good thick tire size. Really awesome. I don't know if this will have some sort of performance, bigger brakes. This might be the Explorer ST brake performance package. Obviously got plenty of tire to do some nice little bit handling, but obviously Lincolns are not tuned to handle. Obviously they're more for touring and being soft and all that. But so as you can see, guys, we got, this is the kind of, we do have some soft closing doors. As you can see, guys, really cool feature. Let's go ahead and check out what's powering this Lincoln Aviator. We're gonna pull twice on the hood there and check out the engine. All right, so coming out here to the Lincoln's hood, and let's go ahead and just open up. Look, of course it's going to have hydraulic assist because that's basically the minimum that Lincoln can do for you. So obviously you can see this is a much covered engine bay with a lot more plastic covering everything else to make it look more elegant. So here we go, guys. We have the 3-liter twin turbo V6. This has got 400 horsepower, 415 pound-feet of torque. Basically the same engine that's in the Ford Explorer ST and the Platinum and all that stuff. So this is basically going to the 4-wheel drive system that's powered in the Lincoln Aviator, and this is going through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now the only other engine you can get is basically the same V6 but with hybrid. It's got a plug-in hybrid option that gives you about another 100 horsepower, but it's around 494 horsepower and over 600 pound-feet of torque if you go to that hybrid version of this Lincoln. So it's a pretty cool version of it. That's got to be pretty quick. This is just a regular 400 horsepower version, but that's gonna be an interesting one to drive. If I can get my hands on one, I will do it, guys. Really good engine, obviously plenty of power, plenty of torque, and great engine. So all right, guys, go ahead and put the hood down and get going on this Lincoln Aviator. All right, let's go ahead and get a quick look at this Lincoln's Aviator's interior. So obviously this one, guys, is really beautiful interior. This is, we got what they call an ebony roast leather interior color. It's a mix of black, of course, black pages. We got some plenty of black trim aluminum and that caramel colored leather, which is really nice. Obviously you got really nice materials here, as you can see. Checking out this captain chair, you can definitely press a little button here. This will go up here, as you can see, guys, real quick. Obviously that gives you access to the rear seats for your 5th and 6th passenger here. Really nice as well. Let's see, those seats are here. We got some cup holders and all that stuff here for your back seats. Really nice the way that is. Plenty of room. Let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and get back into the seat there. And I don't think this gives me, no, this just gives me the option to put it in the back. Let's go ahead and just get this back here, guys, manually. So let's go ahead, guys, and get inside. There's no handle here as well to get in, but so we are here inside the interior of this Lincoln Aviator. Guys, you can see, guys, all the leather and everything. That's really well done. I mean, you can tell just the quality of materials just here. Really awesome. As you can see, we got the panoramic sunroof. We got a black headliner with some lights here, as you can see. Awesome interior. This caramel color leather interior is really sweet and really beautiful. It's gonna be like Napa leather. We got some pockets here in the back of each seat here. So as you can see, guys, we got a 3rd zone AC. We got your AC outlets here. We got basically heated seats here in the middle as well. You control your audio, lots of settings here you can do. It's really cool what this is, guys, here. So we got a bit of center console here with a couple of cup holders. You can see there we got some USB connections there as well, and kind of home connection there with 400 watts. And checking out, guys, really cool. So we got the rest of the interior back here, guys. We got some AC outlets there as well, and really nice. Here's the interior of this Lincoln Aviator, which is really awesome looking, as you can see there. Really nice. We got a nice covered leather armrest here for the passengers there. Really nice. We have a bit of black trim here as well, so it's not bad at all, guys. Really nice interior for this Lincoln Aviator. So let's go ahead, guys, and get the front. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out, press a little button here for the driver's side of this Aviator. So as you can see, guys, we got the same caramel leather here. Really nice what it is. Black piano trim here surrounding all your controls. These are all controls for your leather. These are awesome. These are the 30-way adjustable seats. As you can see, all the seat adjustments that are here. We got 3 memory seats as well. We got your window controls, mirror controls, and of course the mirrors do pop in as well, as you can see there. Checking them out. So we got your Rebel speakers here surrounding by some aluminum and more aluminum at the bottom, cup holders and all that stuff there. So we got your scuff plate that says Lincoln. It's a bit scuffed up as well. So this is not a lot of mileage, but they might have used this one quite a bit. So here we got the 30-way power seats, guys. You can see. So you can see, guys, we have the extension of this. You know, basically all this is really cool, the way all this is, to give you a little more thigh support. We have adjustable pedals as well. We got controls for your lights and all that kind of stuff. That is really cool. We have basically your AC outlets, more of that leather here as well, soft touch materials, electronically adjustable tilting telescoping steering wheel. All little great things about this Lincoln. So let's go ahead, guys, and get inside. All right, guys, so inside of this Lincoln Aviator's interior, as you can see, guys, really beautiful interior. Everything's well laid out. We got the beautiful caramel leather, you know, that it's really nice the way they did it for Lincoln. Did a great job, you know, so soft. All the materials, the quilting, all that. I mean, not the quilting, the stitching there. This is all soft materials. You got a big speaker in the back for that Rebel system. And you can see, guys, very roomy, very nice visibility. We got the sunroof. We got everything here. You know, basically your glass holders, home link system with more mirrors here. Black. I love the black headliner, which is awesome. Doesn't dirty, because we got controls for your sunroof and more lights. We got a nice mirror here. Of course, we got your 10-inch, the little 10.1-inch infotainment screen. We have your 12-inch screen here for your gauges. So, guys, before we close the door, because it's quite hot outside in Florida right now, we're about 90-something degrees, 92. Let's go ahead and hear that EcoBoost engine. Now, it's obviously much more quieter, because obviously this is meant for GT and quietness and refinement, but it sounds pretty good. Obviously, the twin turbo V6 does sound very nice. There is not much more of a turbo whistle as there is, for example, in the Ford Explorer ST. You can definitely hear that engine more. But all right, guys, let's go to the door. You can see very nice and beautiful, elegant. So the door closes automatic, because we got automatic soft closing. So let's put on our seatbelt, guys. We're gonna head on into a drive in just a moment. So just briefly, guys, we got a 12-inch screen here, guys. We have also all the really nice, I can see this is a voice control here. Yep, voice control on your steering wheel. Command. Radio. So as you can see, guys, we got the radio going on. We got a little button here for your, basically your voice control, all controls for the volume here, as you can see, and all that kind of stuff. This controls also your center screen here as well. You got navigation, home, all kinds of great things that this has for your screen. Of course, we got your fuel gauge. We got all that stuff there as well. How many miles? It's only got 4,020 miles, guys. So it's still a brand new 2020 Lincoln Aviator. So really not much of a, as you can see, guys. So you just go back here. You see, this goes back to the screen. This is a little bit different, obviously, but very simple screen, not a much, and obviously it tells you a lot of information here as well. Now, obviously, we got a miles per hour here. Depending on the modes we switch on, we'll see that. We'll get at the cover in just a few moments. We got some paddles here for your 10-speed automatic here in the back. So here we got your start button here, right here. We got your AC controls. We do have basically a camera. This is a front camera. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know why the back camera is not functioning. As you can see, guys, if we do the rear camera, oh no, there we go. The camera going back to work, so it is working there, guys. You can see the rear camera wasn't working before, now it is. So we got a 360-degree camera as well in this system, and you can turn off your parking sensors or not. If we back up here, guys, we're gonna hear those sensors start going up in a few moments, probably. Yep, there we go. There's the sensors that will show up here on your screen, or your 360-degree view cam. So obviously, we go, guys, here we do have a more wide angle. We can do the whole thing. We can definitely do a 3-angle, and we also have a front camera as well. So if we go back to normal, then we hit the camera, we get the front camera as well. As you can see, guys, you can also the same views. So we can turn the parking sensor stuff. All the great things about, you know, Ford, what's it called now, the Lincoln Copilot 360, that this has all kinds of, you know, lane detection, the assist, you know, lane correction, all this kind of stuff, automatic braking, all the wonderful things that the Ford Copilot 360 does. So coming in, guys, we got this a 10-inch screen, guys. Of course, you got to go back to, let's go ahead and put that down. We go back to home. We got navigation. We got all kinds of things, your phone apps, settings, all things you can do. We also got some some ambient lighting, very easy to touch, as you can see, guys. So we got ambient lighting. You can switch the lighting to whatever you want. I love blue, so that's not going to show up because we're in the daytime now. So we got all kinds of things, guys. We got the nav. This is still a Sync 3 system, guys. This is not the latest Sync 4. The best obviously the newer Lincoln's going to have that one, but this one still does not have the Sync 4. But it's still a fantastic, you know, graphics on the screen and everything. So here we got basically your sensors, your parking brake, all that kind of stuff here. To turn off, here we got a volume control actually. Then we have an awesome 12 speaker Rebel system in this girl. We can get up to like a 20 something speaker optional on the reserve and all that kind of stuff, guys. So we got some more, you know, rear, all that kind of stuff you can do here. We got your AC controls and the awesome display this in park. The awesome thing about this one, we got heated and ventilated seats as well, guys. So right now we got cool seats because it's really hot outside. So here in the middle, I guess we got more storage space. We got a little more cup holder space. You can see you can close all these down. We do have some dry modes, as you can see, guys. We do have normal, we have slippery. Let me put the thing up a little bit, guys. Here we got deep conditions. We have basically slippery, normal. We do have sport, actually conserved for a conservative driving, and we have excite, which is basically the sport button with the sport mode for this Lincoln. So that's going to give us a tachometer, as you can see, and also the speedometer as well. So awesome interior, guys. I really love the way this is. It's really cool. We got, of course, the 30-way seats that I can adjust in many ways. We got some more AC vents here as well. And down here in the middle, guys, we just have a 12-foot connection. Other than that, it's just all storage. And then we have a wireless phone charging station right here for your phone there, as you can see. So that's about it, guys. Really cool interior. I didn't want to get into that, but I just want to get the drive. And as you can see, I don't know if the camera's going to catch it. We do have a head-up display as well on this Lincoln Aviator. So all right, guys, wanted to get to drive this girl. Obviously, we're in sport mode. Let's go ahead and see how this four-wheel drive system, 400 horsepower Lincoln Aviator feels. Completely different. Obviously, it's not going to feel, let me adjust my, oh yeah, this is so nice. You can adjust. Oh yes. I don't know if it's got a massage or not. There's probably some sort of button to do, but yes, really cool. It's got so many options. I don't know what to do, guys. Let's see. I don't know if we got any type of I'm not getting into it, but let's see if we got some sort of seats. Also the settings on the seats here. If we got any type of massaging seats. Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we do have some massaging seats. You can definitely adjust that. So it's really awesome. So yeah, yep, guys, this is so cool. Differences. Yeah, then we got a massaging seat there. It's really interesting. Not a guy who's really typical into massaging seats, but I like it. It's really cool, especially on a long drive. We also do have a heated steering wheel as well. Guys, I forgot to mention, the leather steering wheel feels fantastic in your hands. It's kind of smaller. Really cool. The way this is really cool. I'm searching for my seats. The seats controls are here, so kind of just getting to adjust all this is not easy, guys, to get to do so. But they feel fantastic. So comfortable seats, man. This is fantastic seats. Probably the most comfortable seats I've sat in a long time. Really fantastic seats. So all right, let's go ahead, guys. And so we have the Lincoln kind of piano touch here to your basically your controls here for going forward and reverse. So let's go ahead and put this in D. All right, guys, so testing out, and we're on sport mode. I don't know if the camera's going to catch the head-up display, but let's go ahead and turn this around, guys. I really love the way this Lincoln looks. It's really cool. I always wanted to get one of these, but with some nice wheels. I think they're fantastic. So we got an all-wheel drive system on this girl. Easily, really good, awesome Explorer. So I think they're asking, I believe, around 60-something thousand, 65. I'll put up the price for you guys on the screen for this Lincoln. Obviously, these are not cheap at all. These are pretty expensive luxury SUVs. So with only 4,000 miles, this is still basically brand new. Still a fantastic SUV, guys. So let's go ahead, guys, and get a quick test drive on this girl and see how this goes. This is really nice. Really feels similar to a Ford Explorer. Good brake feel. And so I'm gonna just wait a little bit for the gentleman to go. I'm gonna test out. Let's go off-roading a little bit here in this grass. And where's this guy going? Whoa! What the hell? Oh man, these people. Anyway, idiot. All right, like you can see, guys, that's why. Thank God I waited. Oh man, these people in Florida. All right, so taking a bit of a turn here. Yeah, it's heavy. It's no Kia Solstice, though. He's drove that, so, but it feels good. I mean, it's got plenty of grip. It's got thick tires on it, but obviously the suspension is definitely not tuned for curve carving. But it is very smooth, obviously, and but it feels really nice and refined. So let's go ahead, guys, and oof. Yeah, this is quick. And the brakes. Oh, the brakes, yeah, I think they're a little bit cold, but yeah, this thing goes. Gotta warm up those brakes, guys. I think the brakes I used dirty, so. But yes, this thing has got some some power. And it does feel good. I mean, it is feels stable. I mean, it feels playful, but it is heavy. This thing's gotta be around 4,500 pounds, close to 5,000 pounds if I'm correct. So the brakes are dirty. The pads do feel like there's something on the pads. I can feel them. They have good feeling, but the pads are a little bit long. And I guess they need to get some braking done because they haven't probably worked in a while. But this thing just goes. And definitely it's much more, the engine is, you can hear the engine, but it's not as loud as, for example, as in Explorer. And obviously we're in sport, it's going to give you a little more loud exhaust. But man, this thing feels fantastic, to be honest. The response is excellent. I mean, it just goes. It's got a lot of torque. Super smooth. Wow, this thing feels fantastic. Wow, yes. It's quick. I didn't even floor the whole thing. I just tested the brakes again a little bit. Yeah, the brakes got something on it. I think the pads are they either, yeah, there's something going on with the pads. Obviously, it's got a little bit of vibration on it. Either that or the rotors are warped. But obviously, that's an easy fix. But wow, this thing feels fantastic. I mean, AC is going nice. The cool seats are awesome. Wow, this thing really feels fantastic. Really luxury, yes. I mean, it's still agile. I mean, even though it's a little bit heavy, it doesn't feel like it's, you know, it's got a pretty good agility. I don't think this has got any type of air adjustable suspension. I don't believe so. I don't see a button or anything. That funny. I got the seats massaging my butt, yes, and they're cooled, fantastic. So these seats are awesome. These seats are one of the best seats I've sat on. Comfortable and yet massaging and yet feel pretty good in corners and stuff. So, and here we got an Explorer in front of us, guys. So that's basically what this Lincoln Aviator is based off. But obviously the Lincoln engineers, we do much more sun-denim materials, smoother transmission, smoother power, you know, quieter, definitely, you know, much more noise reduction, windows and mirrors and all that kind of stuff. Obviously the interior is much more different than the Explorer. This looks like the Explorer's 10-inch screen, but just tilted vertically. So but obviously, guys, you know, it's a fantastic interior, lots of amenities. I mean, lots of, you know, elegance in here. To get a fantastic stereo here. So let's go ahead, guys, and oh, that's the Explorer ST there. So this thing just holds. But yes, as you can see, guys, yeah, this just goes. Fantastic power that this Lincoln has. Yeah, this has got some pretty decent. We're doing about 62, and yeah, it's gonna hold. It doesn't feel top heavy. It's got some pretty nice stability. Obviously, it's not meant for any type of sport driving. Obviously, Explorer ST feels much more tucked onto the ground than that. But obviously, this is just completely opposite. So, guys, one thing that I do recall about this Lincoln, so that I love. I don't know if you guys, I lower this a little bit. I don't know if you guys, but I do love Matthew McConaughey, which has done the Lincoln commercials, and of course, he has got, you know, the Lincoln commercials where he's going like this. Yes, I love my Lincoln. And of course, you got the Saturday Night Live, which made fun of him as well, which is so funny. But obviously, yes, I remember Matthew McConaughey doing the Lincoln commercial, which is so funny. I really enjoy those commercials, so that kind of reminds me of. Yes, of course, we got a little low miles, but all right, guys. So in conclusion, guys, fantastic SUV, lots of amenities. I mean, luxury, fast, looks fantastic, good. I mean, great. Obviously, it doesn't have the latest and greatest from Ford in terms of infotainment system, but this is still excellent. System 3, awesome speaker system, fantastic seats, awesome space in the interior, lots of power. So yeah, I think it was $67,000 they want for this used Lincoln. But even though it is, you know, used and all that, you know, it's still, yeah, these are not cheap SUVs come the long term. So all right, guys, so there we go, guys. 2020 Lincoln Aviator Reserve. This is an awesome vehicle, lots of SUV for the money, quite a bit of experience, differently than the Ford Explorer, I definitely have to say. Much more smoother, of course, much more elegant, different looking. Is it worth another 20 grand on top of the Explorer ST, or say a Platinum. Interior wise, yes, basically it's up in the air. This is a much more of a grunt touring, much more of a pleasant experience, but yeah, it depends. Obviously, yeah, this has got, I would say it's probably more like a $10,000 worth more, but I don't know about 20. That depends, especially if you go Reserve or the Black Label. It's going to be closer to a 6-figure SUV. So it all depends, guys, what you're looking for, the way it looks. I think this is an excellent vehicle overall. But the Explorer Platinum, like ST is worth too as well. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those who subscribe. Guys, subscribe, hit the subscribe button to support the channel. We're heading to our goal of 500. To 1,000 subscribers. We're already past the 500 subscriber goal. So let's go ahead, guys, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.